something special right now. Hopefully we can keep this thing going. I got Joe in the little studio space with me. What's good, baby?
Yeah, what up, Playboy?
Y'all remember him from episode
5. That's my number.
This is number 5. So we're doing an unboxing today.
Nice.
All right, so we got some sneakers. I've copped some drinks. He's copped some drinks. We got something good for y'all. So let's get the first pair going right now. So, just so y'all know, I'm also gonna get Joe a drink today. So when y'all saw how that went the first time,
at least give me some water this time.
I'll get water out. We're not doing water on camera. We'll do water later or something. So I copied these joints from End online. It's a website that I've grown to like. I got some joints from them. I got 2 pair from them. So I like the box. All right. First of all, I like the box that they send the joints in. So I don't want to knock my whiskey over. No, we good right there. Take that box down for me, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got to keep an eye on that. I may have to break a few rules on this.
You do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We see each other when we need to see each other.
I never heard nothing about this End spot.
We had this thing where we don't step on each other's toes. You know what I'm saying? Like he got his spots, I got my spots. He got his style, I got my style.
You got to be respectful, but yeah.
But you know, we have a working relationship now,
Absolutely.
so we see what's going on.
What is this? What do we got?
So we got Adidas Consortium. Consortium is this company who kind of like just does mashups with companies. Okay. So they have a relationship with Adidas, and they put out a lot of super dope joints, including these D-Rubs that I'm about to pull up that they don't have on the Adidas website.
D-Rubs.
D-Rubs. I got 1 pair of D-Rubs. No, the regular. Right. We call them the commoner pair.
The commoner, okay.
No shots at my man Frank, yo. We got the same joint. I'm proud of them joints. They tough. But I got something different here, man.
Okay. First.
Oh no. We getting right to it. We getting right. To it.
Boy.
I know you saw the handshake on the paper right there.
That's what I was saying. Like the handshake on the paper before we got in.
Look at the handshake, the Consortium handshake on the paper right there. Put that there. Put those to the side, son. Laces already doing this thing. I got them ready for the summertime.
Stupid. So this isn't even white. This is like a sand color.
You got like first I want to point out that you do have the 3 stripes because the regular D-Rubs don't have the stripes on them at all. So these got the 3 stripes.
3 stripes
across, and it's kind of like a cream sand situation.
Yeah.
You know, with the
So what's dope is that on the inside, it doesn't go all the way to the sole, but on the outside of the shoe, it comes across and then all the way to the sole.
That's some good. You pointed something out that I hadn't even noticed before. You right about that. I did not notice that. That's tough.
So then you have this little leather flap on the back, the tab.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
It's real soft leather.
It's real soft and stitched in. Oh, that's mean.
And D-Rubs, just like the regular D-Rubs, they outsource their soles. So what is this? The Ortholite. So you don't get the boost that you get with like NMDs and whatnot. But
it's got the Consortium on the inside of the sole.
It got the handshake on the inside.
The handshake. We call these the handshake deals.
I'll capture that in pictures.
Yeah.
And I'll splice that in a little bit and see what's
nice.
Good. They tough, man.
Oh, these are tough, B.
They're tough.
But there's something. Let me pull this out here, man. Because this sole looks like it's doing something. Oh, so there's an extra little like gel thing or something.
Yeah. They got a little situation. So what I was saying is that unlike the NMDs or the Ultra Boost, these are not Boost technology, so they put the soles on the inside. Oh, I'm saying what Adidas did and why they did it. But they did put the soles on the inside, and I'm assuming it's to
enhance
give you that comfort. Yeah, because they know, man, Boost is crazy.
Because I was about to say, this is already crazy. You know, if you feel the sole, it's crazy spongy, and you add that in. This is tough.
It has the Boost look on the bottom, but it's not actually Boost.
I am not happy about these.
And I got the other pair of strings right there. I'm going to put those in there to see what they look like. I like the cream joints. The cream joints. Shout out to Ghostface.
Yeah, right. But that gray stripe across, man, is
crazy.
That gray stripe across is really dope, man. It's a mean touch. And then, you know, when you, of course, the lace rockage is important.
My lace is all over the place. as my son would call it, freelacing.
Freelacing. The freelace, shout out to Taj T. Gunner. The freelacing here allows for the 3 stripes to still get visibility.
They're heavy, man. These joints are heavy.
And there's an extra shoestring.
Yeah, got the gray string.
Got the gray string.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like the cream joints, but we'll
I like
see.
the cream. I like the cream.
I haven't put the others in there yet.
I feel like the gray may take. You know what? It doesn't matter.
You know,
it doesn't matter.
It's hard to tell.
It's a lose. It's the win-win either way.
Tell, man.
Those are dope, and I honestly have been in a few sneaker stores today. I was roaming the mall and waiting on my daughter, and I have not seen anything like these at all.
Yeah, these not in the stores. Not out here, at least. Not in DC.
I've seen the regular joints with different colorways, but definitely not this
crazy,
3.
son.
That's dope, man.
Consortium and Adidas, man, y'all did something crazy with these. Even with the box, with the embossed, logos and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
the consortium around the pool.
I'm not getting rid of this box. I can't. You know what I mean?
You can't switch that box out at all.
Yeah, man. That's pair number 1, baby.
That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope.
Just sit those right there for now.
All right, we're gonna go a little unorthodox here. My daughter wanted, for report cards, when they get, honor roll and all A's, they usually get a pair of sneakers. So they get about 4 to 5 pairs of sneakers per year. This year she wanted the.
You hear that, right? Honor roll every time, 4 to 5 pairs.
Yeah, it's a handshake deal.
Time.
She wanted the South Beach Air Max 97s, but they sold out like that. She couldn't get them.
The gray,
the
green and pink joints.
Green and pink joints.
Yeah.
So they sold out real quick, couldn't get them, so she took it upon herself to go fish for some joints on Nike.com, and she found these. And when we got them home, we found some really, really dope touches to them. So to keep with the spring theme, because this happened a few weeks ago, she went with this is like a teal.
Put this up here for the people.
It's like a teal, soft pastel, like greenish color, man.
There's so many things going on with these joints.
It's dopeness.
All right, so I've never had a pair of these. First of all, so they all have the air bubble in the back too.
Yes.
That's tough. The cream sole, cream with the cream. There's no black on the bottom or anything. It's crazy with these joints, and I have to get some close up of this. The different patterns. And
so you've got the mesh in the middle, and down the center, and along with the very bottom, and because they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5 different layers.
Yeah.
The 2 middle layers are snakeskin, but the outer layers are like a
gator or something.
Crocodile or something.
Joint.
Yeah. And it was an added touch. So the best part about it was my daughter, knowing how I am, Morgan, she when she got them, I came home, they had come in the mail. She was like, Dad, my joints came in. I was like, oh yeah, where they at? She was like, here. She gave them to me, and she was just looking at me. And I pulled out the box, and I was like, oh man, like, is this snake skin or something on them?
Right.
Crocodile? She was like, yeah.
You see that, right?
Yeah. I was like, you stunting on me
from
right
my daddy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Another dope piece is that they embossed they stitched in the Nike sign on the back, so it's
same exact color too.
All stitched. Yeah, it's really dope.
And then you get a whole different. This is a whole different.
Oh yeah.
Material that's not even on any other place on the shoe.
Not at all. It's like a hard. I can't really explain what it is. It's kind of like a plastic or something, but
it's not plastic though.
It's not plastic though. And then the white Nike is written in that.
It's probably like what's the stuff called from Black Panthers? What's that?
Uranium. No, not uranium.
You know what I'm talking about?
Vibranium.
They got this is vibranium on the back of the sneaker.
These joints is crazy, man.
Crazy. Yeah, these is tough.
And Air Max 95s always had that bulky look, but while it's bulky, it still makes your foot look smaller. And so, yeah.
Dog, you used to rock 95s, right?
Yeah, man.
That's the ones with the gray and the neon green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the original joints. I got them from the Nike shop in Korea.
Those are the first ones right there,
Those are the very first ones.
Yeah.
And everything else has been, so these are a really dope pair, man. She did a great job, even though she didn't know all of that was on it. When she got home, you know, it's one of those things that boosted the confidence of the Rockies. Right there.
She's not gonna see anybody with these in school.
No, it's not.
She's not gonna see anybody with these
in
the summer.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not happening.
You have to work hard to get in that
all
game.
Right, next pair of joints.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull these out next. All right, these 270s, man. The only other pair of Air Max I've had, except for the OG, the ones, I had the red and gray joints. I had the blue, red, and gray joints back in the day, and I had to step out and pull these 270s out.
Yeah.
Stadium Goods, man. Shout out to Stadium Goods.
Stadium Goods.
Stadium Goods, my go-to.
Yeah.
One of my go-tos, at least online.
Yeah,
man. I thought the colorway on these was real heavy. They did sell out fast, so hopefully I don't see a whole lot of people with them out in the street.
Yeah.
But I found them on Stadium Goods. Paid a little extra, but you know that's how it goes.
That's part of the game.
You know what I'm saying? Real tough, man. The colorway with the yellow and black, and you know, with the pink in the back, the bubbles heavy.
You know, the pink had me a hell up.
You know that. You know that.
That is the concept or the idea of putting the pink with the yellow and black, and then tossing a little pink Nike sign on the front.
Exactly. On
the front toe. That's dope. You know, I've tried my best to stay away from these. I'll be honest. In the beginning, I wasn't sure about this bubble.
Right.
Like I saw it online, and it looked like all of this was a bubble, and I wasn't sure if it was like the...
That's my style.
Yeah.
This is me all day.
Yeah.
It has no reason to be there. But it's there.
Right.
And it works.
But it's really the heel stops and the bubble starts. But I thought all of that was a bubble type situation.
Got you.
You know, and then I saw them, and I was just like, I don't know about them, man, but I keep hearing they're incredibly comfortable. They look and feel comfortable.
They're wild comfortable, man. My son got the all white joints with the same color bubble on the back. And I had to grab
all
these.
white with the pink.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen those, and I've seen the all, you know, with the orange and the blue, the all white. That's a dope colorway. 270s
works out. 270s, man. Air Max 270s.
I like
for
what
the
they
summertime.
did. I like what they did. You know, one of the things for me also is I usually don't get into them. Like I remember when the Nike Freeze really first came out, the whole not a sturdy toe box thing was kind of a deterrent for me also.
Yeah.
But these don't feel like that. They don't feel like the like those NMDs or
I was just about to start laughing because he's not into the whole sock,
like the
sock situation. His foot needs to have some kind of structure to it.
And while they look like they don't, they still actually do.
They do.
Because like the black part around the toe actually doubles as like a casing for it. You know what I mean? You can feel the difference. These are dope, man. These are dope. I'm gonna try my best to stay out of this.
That's smart. Especially since I got it locked anyway. You know what I'm saying? I got it locked right now, son. This 270 thing is heavy.
You got another pair, right?
I got another pair. And I'm going to double up real quick before we go to your next joints.
I think we should. Let's see those.
Right now.
Let's see those. Especially because, you know, it was on my watch for the second pair.
It was. Shout out to Major. You know what I'm saying? My man picked them up for me down there. And he know what's going on here because he picked them up for me.
Yeah. See, this is where. So once you're two in, see, and even when I saw these there, man, I was just like, now see, these are slightly different.
They're different. That's why I want them up at the same time.
Because the toe box here doesn't have that black plastic.
These are prime knit.
These are prime
knit. That's why they're different.
That's the difference.
Yep.
Got it.
I mean, and then the design wise, okay, so the what are they called? Eyelets? Is that what they're called? On here is completely different. They just got the little black strings on here.
Gotcha. Right. I see that.
The Nike sign in the front, completely different. The little Nike sign.
And this has the whole sock feel as opposed to this has a like an area for the actual shoestrings and the like casing.
Oh yeah, it has a separation between the tongue.
Exactly, like a pseudo tongue. That's what I was looking for. It's like a pseudo tongue here, but those don't. It's just all.
And then the inside. Air 270.
Oh,
it's an Air 270 on the inside.
Yeah.
And that's different than these.
And they don't have the tab in the back. These have.
And they don't have the tab in the back.
Now, I will say that I feel they both. Oh, okay. So the cushioning back here
completely different.
It's
more cushion on this.
It's way
in
more
the back of the heel than it is on these. However, you don't necessarily need all that cushion because this is like a sock.
It is.
It's like
Makes
a sock
sense.
on your foot.
Makes sense.
These shorts is clean.
Those shorts are mean.
Yeah, they clean, man.
And now that I'm looking at them side by side, they definitely have. While they're structured the same, they're technically two completely different sneakers.
Completely different shoes.
Completely different sneakers.
Yep. Tough, man.
Yeah. It's a good joint.
Good joint, man.
Good joint.
Let's move these and get to what you got going
Since we talking Air Max, I gotta pull out some joints, man, and I'm really happy to have purchased. I missed them in October. They did a re-release for Air Max Day in March, and I've only worn them once. Unlike a lot of these shoes, I only worn them once on my birthday, and so they're dope. So
let's get to it.
Of course, they're the anniversary joints. They got the whole thing inside about.
It's crazy. It's one day after your birthday, right?
Literally, one day after my birthday.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
So, I got the aqua joints.
Oh, baby.
Now everybody's used to the. You know, they came back out with the red, white, and blue. They came back out with the standard red and white. But these aqua joints, I just had to have, B. And
these joints is so crazy.
Okay,
so the first thing that jumped out to me is the purple.
Yeah.
All right, so the aqua joints with the gray and the white, real clean look. And then they just threw the purple on there.
Threw the purple in there.
And then on the sole and on the inside of the tongue.
Inside of the tongue. So you walk differently.
You walk differently when knowing this is in there.
Yeah.
Yo, that's tough, man.
Yeah, and then the feel of the shoe, it's kind of like a felt feel. It's not leather, it's not suede.
Yeah, because
it's like a tennis ball.
Because the regular Maxes, they feel like they couldn't possibly nap up.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we have some pairs of sneakers, they never would. But these they don't have that feel. They have no give. It's like a pool table.
Yeah, like a pool table. Felt like a pool table. And so one of the other things they did was they gave you two shoestring options. They gave you the mesh shoestring to match the mesh in the sneaker, and then they gave you the regular white joints.
Which there's no need for.
No need. I definitely prefer the mesh on mesh.
Yeah, because they got like a little shine to them on top of that.
Absolutely.
It's like almost like a white coating on top of the shoestring.
Now I will have to say that I had to train these shoestrings. I had to put them out when I first got them. You know, obviously the sneakers tied tight.
You're getting real technical right now.
Yeah, it was important.
You train the shoestrings.
You had to train your shoestrings to lay down because these joints were tied tight, and they were just sticking, like the joints were sticking straight out, and all I had to. So I had to, tie it the way I would rock it, fold them down, and then stick it in the box.
To make them do what you want.
To make them do what I want to do.
Oh, so they were kind of like stiff or whatever.
They were very stiff. Absolutely.
Word. Okay.
And they still stay where they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and loose. You just don't wake up in the morning and do these things, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
You gotta work at this. Yeah. Come on. Right. It's not the way you just do stuff.
Like children when it comes to this.
Yeah, man.
Yo, these are tough, son.
These
nice and clean.
Yeah.
Man, how many pair of Air Max you got now?
I think I'm about at 10 right now. Yeah.
It's crazy, B.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. The sneaker thing is real, man.
It's a problem.
It's a real thing, and as y'all can see, it's not the only thing I collect. So I have extra problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that feels like a segue to something.
It's just a segue to something. So we're gonna see what's going on behind this box right now. Yeah. That's a good, solid pair of sneakers.
These were tough. Baby. Those were tough. I'm gonna enjoy really putting these on street.
Here we go, baby. This is what we're here for.
God, man.
This is Whiskey and Kicks, man. We're not playing around out here. So what I have here, first of all, I got these two glasses from Gin World. Gin World when I was at the Gin Festival.
Yeah, okay. I remember you said what's going on.
Got a couple joints that he was giving out. And we're going to St. Louis in a couple weeks. And Gin World is going to be out there too. So I might go have more gin while I'm out there. I don't necessarily expect you to go with me. So what we're going to taste today is this Burrow bourbon from Republic Restoratives. It is a local distillery out of DC.
Okay.
And this is their second offering of bourbon. I plowed through 2 bottles of the first one.
Okay.
And I got a bottle of this when I was out there talking to those wonderful ladies. They're a woman-owned distillery.
Right. That's the drink you told me. Okay.
Right, woman-owned distillery.
Nice.
And which I love.
Yeah,
And,
that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I love that. And then and their stuff is just amazing. So
Yeah.
we're gonna taste a little bit of bourbon. This one is finished in rum cask.
Cast is the barrel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So they do the whole regular bourbon process, which is the white oak, the charred white oak barrel, brand new barrel.
Okay.
When you're making bourbon, you can't use old barrels. You have to use a brand new barrel. Then they literally char the inside of it with fire.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, and then they.
It's a charred barrel.
It's a charred barrel.
So that's supposed to add something to
It
the
does.
aging taste.
It does.
Because the charred is on. All right.
Yeah, that's the whole aging, like any liquor
Process.
Yeah, the whole brown liquor thing is just
Yeah.
is because of the barrel or whatever. It's like
Right.
like this gin right here, matter of fact, from Blue Dyer, which is down here in Waldorf. It's that gin. They made the gin and they put it in the barrel. And
it turns,
why I
and that's the
it
brown. Gotcha.
That's why I turned it
All
brown.
right.
So we're gonna see what's going on with this here. I've had it before, but I'm gonna have it again right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour a little bit. I don't want to do too crazy. On
That's a serious situation.
It's about an ounce.
All right, we'll go with that.
You don't want to waste that. It's running down the bottle, baby.
Yeah, you don't want no
I don't waste that. And I'm ashamed on camera.
So, again, as you've all seen in episode 5, I am somewhat a rookie to real liquor. So let me start by asking.
It's Trinidadian on top of that.
On top of that, right? Which is crazy.
It's rum. Come on.
What am I supposed to be tasting here?
Just different notes. You could taste. Now, I'm not the super expert when it comes
Right, I
to,
get
you
you.
know, oh, well, I got this in the nose and I got this on the,
Right.
and then it finished this way or whatever. I'm more along the, this is delicious.
This is delicious.
Type of guy.
Right. That's a real guy. Hey, listen, I'm coming in at ground 0, right?
I'm getting better though. I'm not gonna front. So when it comes to bourbon, you want to. A lot of the experience is coming from what you smell.
Okay.
All right. So tasting is one thing. So you can literally taste this. I've had liquor that I've tasted. I've drank the entire bottle almost, and then when I learned about how to actually smell it, and I did it and tasted it, and it tastes completely different. It tastes completely different. So I learned that you place the rim of the glass, mid lip a little bit,
okay,
and you actually leave your mouth open a little bit,
all right,
and then smell in, and you get it all. Like you can smell. For me, I can smell, and I'm not, but with some of my whiskeys, my bourbon, I can smell the fruit. I can smell different spices. I can smell different things.
Okay.
When I do that, and then it tastes, man.
All right, let's get to it.
Oh, it's good. That is as smooth as it gets, buddy. That is beautiful.
Okay, so
that's beautiful, yo.
First off, let me say that my interior temperature just immediately
skyrocketed
rose straight to South Beach. Secondly,
that's fantastic, man.
It was really, really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I will give credit for that. It was incredibly smooth, and it didn't, as not a really big alcohol drinker, it didn't really. I would drink this again.
Right.
Like it wasn't
that's just a lot coming from someone who doesn't.
Right, because you know me. Like if it tastes too alcoholic, I'm just not gonna rock with it.
Right.
Like that's just too much for me. That cough was because I underestimated what happens when you drink it. So it opened up, but there was like this aromatic thing going on in my mouth.
It does this whole thing.
And I just started talking, not realizing
a little too soon.
It was a little too soon. I should have held back a second.
Relax on the talking.
Relax. Relax. This is a podcast, but relax yourself.
Relax
Take a second here.
One yourself on this show.
One yourself.
We're drinking some real stuff.
But this was really good. I can be honest. This was really. I would drink this again.
They also came out with the first apple brandy since Prohibition in DC.
Word.
Yep, they came out with the first
apple brandy.
Yep, it's delicious too. It's really good. And I'm not even a big brandy drinker. I only have maybe 1 or 2 bottles here, but that apple brandy they have is delicious. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do the due diligence and finish it off.
Due diligence,
absolutely.
And we didn't properly toast because this is the first unboxing.
This is the first unboxing.
The first Whiskey and Kicks unboxing.
We did not do that.
Let's toast
My
the
man.
last little sip to that or whatever, or a couple sips. Hey, Joe, look at Joe. He finished his before I finished mine. How about that? Somebody called a hearse.
I needed a second. It wasn't gonna get me again.
You want to cough again?
It wasn't gonna get me again. I need to let that marinate for a second.
That's beautiful, man.
That is really, really good.
Yep. Shout out to the ladies, man. I love this stuff.
That's really good, man.
They're definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Put that back up here on the shelf.
Well done. Well done. What is it?
Republic Restoratives.
Republic Restoratives. Well done. Good job.
Let's see. I think we're gonna talk about some more sneakers.
Let's do it.
All right.
We got one more left.
All right.
Piece, right?
Here we are, man. Let's get this next pair popping off.
Here we go with this end again.
Here we go with end again. Beautiful box. I kind of messed the sticker up, but it's all good.
It's all good.
We already talked about that box, so let's get it popping. Let's reach in here. And
what are we doing here?
We got something special here.
This is a pretty thin box. What are we doing?
Pretty thin box. This is a company called Shoes Like Pottery out of Japan.
Okay. Shoes Like Pottery.
Japan. So let's open that up. Very nice box here. Again, a box that I will keep. I'm not getting rid of this box.
Yeah.
Got the nice little canvas bag.
Yep. Nice.
Shoes Like Pottery on there with a little branded joint. And let's sit that in the front. I'm gonna unwrap these situations here.
See, this is the thing, man. These guys come up with some stuff, man.
Unwrap this situation.
If it wasn't for this, I would just show up and these things would.
Hold that for me right there.
This is a situation, man.
These ain't Converses.
This is a situation.
Shout out to Converse. No problem with them. But yeah, these are clean, man. Grab these joints, saw them out there. And I had to have them. They got the black high top, the white high top, and the same colors in the low top. And I thought the black high top joints would be the most, I could do the most with those in the summertime.
So first off, let me give a shout out to the big homie John, aka the Crew Jizz.
John!
Jizz
Heavy
is
on the Converse.
The Converse guy. He's
Converse
out,
king.
He's out in Africa with his daughter right now.
Yep.
Hold your head, my guy. We like what you're doing out there.
Love what you're doing out there.
Love what you're doing out there. The experiences for you and her are incredible. But you're gonna want a pair of these, Jizz. You're gonna want a pair of these.
I'll allow it.
Listen, he's on the other side of the world right now. He's in Africa.
There's rules. You need permission. I'll allow it.
So let me say the first thing that sticks out to me is because I have one pair of Converse and they were the Chinese New Year joints and the Year of the Dragon.
Nice.
And I bought them and I wear them sparingly because I've got a wide foot and within about a good hour of sorts, my pinky toes are completely severed. They are no longer a part of my foot. I've got a standing surgeon that I call to reattach them.
Yep.
But these, the first thing I noticed was when I grabbed them, like I could literally squeeze the whole sneaker.
Yep.
Which means if you put your foot in, for me, the toe box is where it would be wide. It feels like it would just wrap around your foot.
Right. Yeah, it's constructed beautifully.
Yeah.
The sneaker itself. Because you're 100% correct. And the cushion on the inside, I mean they're real soft on the inside and they feel like they'll just wrap around your foot, like you said. Even the soles have give to them.
Yeah. The bottom of the shoe
Yep, the blue one. The
that that gives me the old Wallaby, the old Clarks.
Grippy, it's crazy.
It's crazy grippy, right? Like
crazy grip. Then every single pair is unique from the other because that brand.
This brand.
They put the joint on there. Every one is different than the other.
Right. Because there's no way to recreate that if you're literally putting the rubber and stamping it.
Yep.
Which is the same stamp that's on the top of the box.
And on the bag.
And on the bag.
Shoes like pottery. Clean, son.
So here's another thing I noticed. Looking inside of it, I'm looking at the way it's constructed, and I realize there's absolutely, outside of the stitching on the canvas, there's no more stitching at all.
It's like one piece almost.
It's like one piece, and I wonder,
they, put it together with the sole and all that whatnot.
So like the part where the canvas meets the sole on the inside, it goes all the way down.
All the way down to,
so that's,
to the bottom.
Wow. That's
they tough.
These look really, really comfortable, which is what's giving it its give.
Yup.
Right?
That black toe, man.
That black toe.
I'll probably put some black slacks over these strings.
And you figure,
some kind of event.
In the opposite vein of what the quote unquote red bottoms do, we know what a colored sole. Well, I'm saying that to say we know what a colored sole does to an outfit. And
if I come all black, you know what I'm saying? Put all black or something.
And this is cream too. This is like an off-white.
There we go again with the cream.
With the cream. It's the blue and cream.
The cream on top.
The blue and cream. Ray and Ghost in the building. Never fail.
Yo, son. They not ready for me this summer.
Yeah, these are dope, man. These are these I may have to snake you on these. I ain't even gonna front.
What you gotta do?
These joints these are pretty dope.
Just don't let me see you out the street with them on. You know right? It's all good.
These look very comfortable. Very, very comfortable.
Back in there. And man, I'm happy about those. I'm really excited.
Absolutely.
And from what I understand, you got something special here.
I got something special.
Show everybody.
I got something special.
You got something special that you brought.
Shout out to Scotty, aka French Scotty, on Instagram. Koki Beach.
Episode 8.
Episode 8 crushed my soul. It crushed my very being.
He's not lying, son.
The background to it, and if you're watching this, go to Whiskey and Kicks. The Instagram, you'll see the French Scotty episode, the advertisement for it, and then you'll see my comments at the bottom. I literally say within a few hours after being up and watching the episode that that this certain pair of sneakers crushed my soul. I'm a tennis kid. I've always been a tennis kid. I grew up playing tennis. I still play to this day. It's one of my favorite sports behind basketball.
Before you put these sneakers out, let me interject real quick, son. So let me tell this quick story. When we were all in the Air Force together at Fort Myer, me and my man Donnie was like, yo, man, we should play some tennis. We should go get some tennis rackets. So yeah. So I think Joe might have been around too. We all talking about it. Some tennis rackets. Let's play some tennis, because outside of our dorms right across the street were tennis courts.
Those tennis courts.
Tennis courts. So me and Donnie go get tennis rackets. Joe didn't go get a tennis racket.
Not at all.
But why don't we think about this? So we go get tennis rackets and stuff. We come back, and we have the tennis balls and all this, whatever. We on the court. Boom. Joe comes out with us, right? So we mess around, trying to hit the tennis ball. All right, let's play. Let's just do this, right? One of us hits the ball to Joe. Joe comes back.
It's game time. Let's go.
Sky had a scholarship to a private school for tennis.
I did. I was a teenager. Some events happened in life. My parents allowed me to make a decision, and I made the wrong decision. I chose to stay home instead of taking up a tennis scholarship.
No, listen.
But it was
because the school was
an all-boys school
exactly.
in Massachusetts.
Chasing tail. Man, pull the sneakers out.
Come on.
That's hilarious.
Shout out. If you go to the episode in Whiskey and Kicks, you will see my conversation with, as you can see a lot of times, we always bring up Major's Ducky and you. They are my people. I love them to death. They always take care of me and the girls. I said to Ducky.
Talk to you soon, Ducky.
I said to Ducky if you have these still in the warehouse, I need a pair.
Yep.
Please find me a pair. Ducky goes out and he finds a size 10.
Tell these some stuff in that box.
Look at the boxes. The box is torched.
Look at these.
But these.
This is my second time seeing them. Of course.
These may not mean a lot to people, but they mean the absolute world to me. I can't even express. I literally picked these up today.
That's right. He said, I'm going to have them by Wednesday.
I'm going to have them by Wednesday. I went past today. My daughter was with me, and she clowned me for the entire evening about how I looked when Ducky came from the back with them.
Gold on the bottom.
These are the Pete Sampras 20-year anniversary Air Zooms, 97 to 2017, and that's not 20 years, is it?
Yes, that's 20 years.
So they've got a couple of accents to them. First and foremost, they're completely different colors.
Red with the blue.
Red and blue. And I am going to annihilate these. When I put something over top of them, they will be done to justice.
And you will be able to see the red and the blue, whatever he's rocking.
Trust and believe. Sure. I will roll whatever it is up to my knees. So, on top of which, last year I checked something off of my bucket list. For the first time in my entire life being a tennis fanatic, I went to the opening night of the U.S. Open. Mm-hmm. And it was like a life dream. The reason I had never gone in the 42 years I've been on this planet is that's usually the weekend after Labor Day. Mm-hmm. And as a Trinidadian, I'm in Brooklyn for Labor Day, and I never want to double back the next weekend. Right. So I always miss it and watch it. It was an experience that I hope to recreate every year till I go on the ground.
I hope to be going back there with you next year, son.
And then I found out
I want to go.
They've got a Miami Open.
Oh, we know we're going there.
I need the opening night to that too now.
When is that again? It just passed, right?
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Months ago.
Trust me. So I only plan on wearing these a few times a year.
For sure.
To my opens, and maybe if something deems.
I don't know if I want to go with you to that then. If you're rocking these to the Open, I don't know if I can accompany that, son.
Let's be realistic. There's something gonna show up on your side.
This is true.
So the accent pieces. There's this gold metallic thing here at the bottom. The shoestrings. There's a gold tip on each shoestring.
For sure.
There's gold straight down the back. The air is written in gold.
Yep.
And like I said, they're to commemorate. They're the air oscillates. But they're the air zoom joints for
zoom on the side right here.
Got the zoom. These are from '97, man.
That's crazy.
These things are now. There's something interesting about them because I did try one on, and remember, like I keep prefacing, I have a wide foot, so inside the actual tongue is attached. It doesn't move. It's actually stitched in.
See, yeah.
It's stitched all the way down to the sneaker. So. These
crazy.
So that way you get no slipping of the tongue when you're playing.
Because
these are technically
functional sneakers,
actual tennis sneakers,
right?
That I will never, ever play tennis in. I don't care what if Jesus says I gotta wear these to play tennis to get into heaven.
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
I'll see you on the other side, Playboy. These will never get functional use.
These have propelled, seems like, to the top of you have a lot of meaning behind a lot of sneakers of yours. These got to be at least top 5, top 10 maybe. I mean, you a tennis dude, son.
Top 5, man. I will honestly say these are top 5. These, and it's funny because
you didn't even know these existed.
I had no idea they existed, man. And it's funny. When I went in to get them today, Ducky and them were messing with me about how, and obviously with Scotty, he was just looking for a sneaker. He wanted a plain sneaker to just rock with something that he was working.
I told you the story.
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, they're dope, whatever. For me, I saw him on the episode and was like, Oh my God. Like,
Right.
Those are like my holy grails. Like,
Straight
I
up.
have to have these. So, shout out to you in the episode. Shout out to Scotty for actually being a dope sneaker guy. Shout out to Ducky for having them in the warehouse still. And shout out to all you other people who don't understand how serious these Pete Sampras Nike Zooms are. I appreciate you all for leaving a size 10 for me.
For sure, yo. Crazy, man. I'm glad you got these joints. You know how much they meant to you when you saw one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Those are crazy, man. 97, 2017.
Those are dope, man.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, we did a good job here, man. We got some joints all over the place. We had some bourbon, delicious bourbon at
some
that.
very good bourbon.
You know what I mean? We discovered some new things about these sneakers, some nice stories behind them, and
man.
we'll be doing this unboxing again, I think, because you're gonna be buying sneakers probably by Sunday.
Yeah. I got a couple joints on.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at right now.
I got my eye on a few things or whatever.
Yeah.
So when we get some more stuff popping, we'll get back together, man.
We'll do that, man.
Good looking
Do it, my guy.
Thanks for coming through, son. Whiskey and Kicks.
Yes, sir.
Holla at me, Whiskey and Kicks _IG on Instagram, Whiskey and Kicks on Twitter, and subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff, man. Thank you for your support, and see y'all next time.
Bang, bang.